because you too.
It's where the blue fits.
It's called the Ugly Barnacle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Fuck you!
What the fuck?
Hey, spaghetti! 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 Spaghetti!
It's Mama Luigi! Fuck you!
It was a mighty gorgeous sunset. It was truly a beautiful sight. All the friendly small housetops of Whoville glowing bright in the changing light. All the Whos who lived here in Whoville paused and smiled as the...
What the fuck?
sun sank down, and the purple shadow of Mount Crumpet crept across the farmlands beyond the town. It was a mighty peaceful sunset, until...
What the fuck?
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario! That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario! Fuck you! That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario!
It was a mighty gorgeous sunset. It was truly a beautiful sight. All the friendly small housetops of Whoville glowing bright in the changing light. All the Whos who lived here in Whoville paused and smiled as the sun sank down and the purple shadow of Mount Crumpet crept across the farmlands beyond the town. It was a mighty peaceful sunset until old Josiah happened to...
What the fuck?
Mariah,
Fuck
will you also take a whiff? And Josiah and Mariah double sniffed. And they said,
I wonder if...
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario!
They knew it was terribly true. They knew that the sour, sweet wind was coming back, and what the sour, sweet wind would do.
Inside, children.
What the fuck?
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. I suggest we lock ourselves in tight.
What the fuck?
Everyone died! The end.
Tonight, you know, won't go quite right. You can tell by the smell of the wind. It sounds like another one's coming. Another Grinch night.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $1.50.
Always starts when that sour sweet wind begins a howlin'. Sour sweet wind across the tree stumps on the wrong side of Punker's Pond. Then that wind wakes up the Gree-Grumps from their sleep inside the tree stumps, and all the Gree-Grumps start a growling. And that growling and that howling runkles and grunkles up the pond.
And that's why I'm suggesting to all you ladies, kids, and gents, I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $2.50.
'Cause when old Punker's Pond gets runkled by that howlin' and that growlin', that always disturbs the Hackencracks. And the Hackencracks start a yowlin'. And the yowlin' of the Hackencracks, plus that drunklin', howlin', growlin', always irritates the Grinch. And then the Grinch starts in a brawl.
Spaghetti!
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. Our problems are immense. I wouldn't go out on Grinch night for $6.60.
It's a wonderful night for eyebrows. Max? Oh, where is he?
What the fuck?
It's a wonderful night for teeth. It's a wonderful night for Grinch night. Their troubles will now commence. Oh, I wouldn't stay home on a night like this for $60.60.
the paraphernalia wagon.
What the fuck?
Fuck you!
Oh boy, I can't wait to be.
Fuck you!
While Max was obeying his master's command in the cave on Mount Trumpet's bleak peak, the sweet sour wind swazzled over the land. And in the home of Josiah and his good wife Mariah, they just stood there, and no one could speak.
Fuck
Until
you!
finally Euchariah said,
Grandpa Josiah?
Fuck
and
you!
Grandpa Josiah said,
Yes, Euchariah?
and Euchariah said,
Fuck you!
Grandpa, we've stood and we've stood, and stooding just stooding produces no good. The least we could do is find out without doubt whether or not the Grinch is coming out. And so I suggest we don't stood here like sticks. Call the Grinch Alarm Center. Dial area code 519006.
Excellent suggestion, Euchariah. Area code 519006.
Bombs?
Line's busy. Very busy. Ah, here he is.
This is not a recording. This is me in person. Your Grinch Alarm Warden, Sergeant Samuel S. McPherson. It is my duty to inform you if conditions improve or if they worsen. I have infiltrated his territory, keeping sharp eyes upon this schnook. And I'm focusing my focusella to take still another look. Conditions are worsen.
Hurry up, Max. I'm raring to go.
I'm gonna be the guest of honor and exclusive Grinch.
Fuck you!
Gonna be the only dancer in the Whoville Town Hall. I might enter the ball quite small, or I might go in quite tall. But I assure you nobody, but nobody is gonna
Fuck
dance
you!
with me at all when I enter front and center at the exclusive Grinch Night Ball.
What the fuck?
Ha-ha! Ready? Giddy up, Maxie! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha!
Spaghetti!
Attention all Who's. This is Sergeant McPherson, and conditions...
How many times have I said
Fuck
and
you!
said? How many times have I said
Fuck
in
you!
my head? What am I doing here? Why am I the slave of this Grinchy old crock? And I say how I wish I could turn
Fuck
back
you!
the clock and have the fine future I had once before, and again be an innocent puppy once more.
In your puppy house, Betty, with sweet Auntie Woofy Woofoon, feeding you hominy grits with a big silver spoon?
What am I doing? Doesn't matter much how.
Fuck you!
But my dear old Auntie Wolfie, wouldn't I fear very much care for me now?
As you can see by the lights flashing on...
And everyone died! The end.
That didn't help at all.
That's the Zinheimer Disaster and Devastation Rate of Spread Calculating Index. I am recording the intensities and immensities of the Grinch's current antisocial activities. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the Grinch is working up quite a score. And unless I am misreading, I think it's going to soar up even more.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Do I know
Fuck you!
what, Euchariah?
You know, sir, This looks a lot better without my glasses.
You put your glasses back on and face the facts, Euchariah.
As the Grinch creaks ever closer to your little front yard gates, he's engaged in Grinchy practices that every who abominates. He defoliates, depreciates, deflating all the things he hates, and frequently expectorates. Oh, the acts he activates, he castigates,
He blastigates.
What the fuck?
all of Whoville sits and waits the fates that it anticipates. His wagon wheel obliterates and decimates and platinates 10,000 little flowers.
Missed one. Got it.
Oh,
You know
boy,
something,
I
Grandpa
can't
Josiah?
wait to spaghetti!
Euchariah.
Oh my gosh, look what he's doing now. He's hunting down the Wuzzy Woozoo. The Woozoo at least should have immunity. He's the only one left in our
What
community.
the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I got brickles in my britches.
Phew, that was a mighty tight pinch, but the Wuzzy Woozoo has eluded the Grinch. He's safe inside a brickle bush.
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Fuck
Do
you!
I know what, Euchariah?
I gotta go to the euphemism.
The euphemism? No one goes to the euphemism on a night like this.
But I gotta. Euchariah! Don't
Mario!
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. Our problems are immense. I wouldn't go out on a night like this for 66,600,000.
What the fuck?
He is wandering in the wind while the hack and cracks are yowling and the gree grumps are a growling. He is wandering up Mount Crumpet in the sour sweet Grinch night wind. No one comes home through the wind. No one comes home through the growling. He is lost amongst the yowling. Lost forever in the darkness of the sour sweet Grinch night wind.
Fuck you! You got it.
Darn these brickles anyway. I'll be sore for a month.
Where is that euphemism? Huh? Oh, a woozoo. Oh,
Fuck you!
doggy. Nice doggy. Poor lost dog. If I ever find it again.
Brickle brickalize me, will they? I'll brickalize the entire township. Who are you?
A.K.A. who, sir?
You're a rather small who, aren't you?
Well, I do the best I can, sir. Are you really the Grinch?
Am I the Grinch?
An optical condition in which parallel rays of light from an external source converge.
You put your glasses back on and face the facts. Am I the Grinch? I'll show him.
What the fuck?
Troika, Foldimaldo, Pum, Tusk. Am I the Grinch? Out of my way, small who. I got bigger things to do than to waste my time with you on Grinch night. Achtung! Giddy up, Maxie! Next stop, Whoville! So with the sweet sour wind still a-howlin', now the Grinch was really prowlin', and Euchariah watched him go a-clunkerin', skunkerin', skunk-a-punkerin' toward the helpless town below. And he thought about Josiah, Mariah, Obadiah, and Matthiah. He would have to save them somehow. He would have to save the town. He would simply somehow have to stop that Grinch from getting down. And suddenly Euchariah knew precisely what he had to do. Stall for time.
What the fuck?
And what does the rather small...
I sort of like it.
Look, kid, I gave you the $2 treatment. You're not worth a first-class Grinching. Am I the Grinch? Euchariah! Euchariah!
Fuck you!
Where are you? Okay, you asked for it. Quit fuddling with your glasses. Put those glasses on and get up here.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Come on. Closer, Euchariah. That's a nice little who. Now closer. 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 And Euchariah, with a courage he had never known till then, Euchariah who, with a courage beyond the courage of most men, with the sour sweet wind a-howlin', stood before the gruesome Grinch and said,
Fuck you!
Free on your spook! Shoot the works! I will not flinch!
Oh?
Mitts and beer for a laugh. Yeah. Euchariah, Euchariah. Mitts are gonna raise ya. Mitts are gonna raise ya. Mitts and beer for a laugh. Mitts and beer for a laugh. It's gonna raise ya. Mitts and beer for a laugh.
What the fuck?
Take a little walk
round with the greatest of care, and it's hopeless to try to escape through the air. It's prime time to search, we are every which way. Oh, you can't turn your back.
What the fuck?
The disgrace, yes, it's prime time to search, we're all over the place.
Enjoying yourself? Take a spook's tour. What?
Well, sir, as I knew it would, sir, the sour sweet wind is dying down. No wind ever blows forever.
So what?
Well, sir, according to all available statistics, when the sour sweet wind stops howling, and when the Greek grumps stop their growling, Punker's Pond stops runkling grunkling. And when Punker's Pond stops runkling grunkling, that always stops the hackin' cracks from yelling. And when the hackin' cracks stop yelling, you know what that stops. That always stops the Grinch from prowling.
Well, I'll be
What the
brief.
fuck?
Spaghetti!
Shut up!
Come on, Max, turn this wagon around.
Attention all who's. This is Sergeant McPherson reporting to you once more in person.
Fuck you!
And I can report that I never had thought that I'd ever report a report of...
What the fuck?
this sort.
Now I know how meatball feels.
But that wind will be coming back someday. I'll be coming back someday.
Or is it the bagel?
Look, Mariah, there's Euchariah. What an unusual way to come back from the euphemism.
All the people